Okay. Hi, Jarvis. Thank you for attending today. I really appreciate the time that you have taken to have this meeting today. Before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that our discussion will remain confidential, so feel free to share any concerns that you may have. And I'm here to listen to your concerns and if you could do the same courtesy as well. So the aim of today's meeting will be looking at strategies and goals that we could implement for Mario in order to help support his needs and engagement with his learning within his learning environment.
Honestly, I just hope this meeting will be beneficial, that's all.
I understand your frustration, and that's why I have invited you in today's meeting so that we can work together in providing the best outcome for Mario to help him reach his full potential. Just to give you a bit of context, I previously attended a PD on behaviour management, and it really helped me to reflect on my practices, which included the program and the different modifications and strategies that I could implement in order to help support Mario's needs within his learning environment. I know previously you shared your concerns about Mario's active nature and how you believe that our kindergarten program is inflexible during the morning sessions.
Yeah, I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why you guys have the morning session timetable for the activities on the tables, such as puzzles and motor activities, when you have already know Mario is a child that needs a lot of sports and
Yep.
physical activity.
Yep, and I agree. I have reflected on this, and one of the strategies that I have come up with was to implement an indoor and outdoor program during the morning session. What it means is that Mario will have the choice of moving from the indoor environment to the outdoor environment freely, as the door that connects to the outdoor yard will remain open. Through the indoor and outdoor program, we would also emphasize the importance of, the differentiation between walking inside and running as far outside. And we would also implement, visual cues to help him remember the rules of the different environments and how to maneuver within these spaces safely. Another strategy that I plan on implementing during the morning sessions is engaging in more physical activities such as yoga, dancing, and even, some sports. I think this would be a great way for Mario to exert his energy and be part of a group. And this will also help him strengthen his listening skills as these activities do require, him to listen to the instructions and follow direction as well.
Sounds like a great idea, and Mario does enjoy soccer, as we do play soccer at home. Um, so we could be, you could incorporate it during the outdoor play, and I find that once he has had the opportunity to be active in the morning, he would be able to be quieter and longer learning experiences in the afternoon.
Okay, well, I'm glad you agree, and we definitely could look at, getting some soccer balls. Like you shared, he's really interested in soccer, so I think that would be a great way to engage his interest. We have also observed that Mario does get frustrated quite quickly, and when he gets frustrated, he sometimes can react by throwing himself on the floor and screaming, and sometimes this can get really overwhelming for the children as that's within the room. And I think one of the strategies that I plan on implementing is creating a quiet area for Mario. That way he can remove himself from the triggered situation into the space, giving him time to settle down and calm his emotions down. And once he's ready, he can rejoin and partake in the activity or the group play. I think this would also help Mario to regulate his feelings because once he calms down, he would be able to focus on the activities that he was previously partaking in.
That sounds like timeout, doesn't it?
No, not really. I wouldn't look at it as a timeout. It's more of a safe space where he could come to and just really take time away from what had triggered his emotions in the first place. And the space would be a really comforting area with cushions, sensory bottles, even stress balls, just with resources that can help regulate his emotions and recognize that when he's feeling angry, sad, it's an area where he can come down and just really settle down and take time for himself before he rejoins a group activity.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Let me know how it goes, so then I can look at implementing the same at home, as he can get frustrated as well.
Yep. We'll definitely keep you updated on the progress of the area and how well he responds to this new strategy. One of our long-term goals for Maru is support him in recognizing his emotions and the different ways that he could help regulate these emotions. We've already started reading books titled When I'm Feeling Angry, which is written by Tracy Monnery. It's a great book for children to identify, how might they be feeling and what it might look like and the different strategies that they could try to help regulate these emotions. And with the When I'm Feeling Angry book, it does talk about, when you're feeling angry, you can try taking deep breaths in and out, and I think it's something that we can definitely encourage not only Mario but all children to try to help conquer that emotion.
Sounds great. I've noticed that Mario isn't writing his name yet. What are you guys doing to help support and push him? He's gonna go to school soon next year.
Yep, I have noticed that Mario is at least, recognizing his name, which is a huge achievement in itself. We already know that Mario is not the type of learner who likes to sit down and write his name with a pen and paper. So we're looking at engaging him in other experiences that can help him learn that skill, such as, painting his name and even using sand to write his name in. Things that we think would really engage him and take his interest in learning the skill of writing his name. And that way, once he's begun to build up that strength in writing his name, we can then look at transferring that skill onto pen and paper when he's ready.
Okay, sounds good. I'll also try and practice writing his name in different ways as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, let me know how that goes at home. And if you need any support with anything, I'm always here to help. Was there anything else that you would like to add in terms of his goals?
Honestly, I think we've covered everything, but definitely just for Mario to be happy coming and hearing that he's had a good day and having less outbursts in class.
Yep, okay, well, thank you for coming in today. And I really appreciate, you taking the time, like I said earlier, in coming to have this meeting. And with the strategies that we have discussed today, I will begin to implement them next week. I think it's good to start with a fresh week. That way we can start with a new week in implementing these strategies. I would like to follow up with another meeting with you. That way we can follow up in, how his progress and how he is reacting with the strategies that we're implementing to support his needs. So I'll let you know through email just to get a date on when you're available to have another meeting.
Thanks for holding this meeting. It definitely has helped me feel at ease knowing that you guys are actually doing the best that you can to help support Mario. It's actually reassuring to know. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. All right, see you again.